because Conor McGregor is the baddest man on the planet. And his boxing skills, I think, are being underrated and underestimated.
We are sending 2 lucky winners on an all-expenses-paid trip to see the Conor McGregor versus Floyd Mayweather fight on August 26th at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. The trip includes 2 tickets to the fight, 2 international round-trip flights, a 2-night stay at the Luxor Hotel, and a $500 dining budget so you can experience the finest restaurants Las Vegas has to offer. To enter, you must subscribe, turn on post notifications, and leave a comment letting us know that you did. Good luck.
You don't know, because we've never seen Conor box.
What would you say?
Mayweather's a way better boxer, but the consequences of Conor hitting you should be greater. And I say should be, because I think he's certainly a stronger puncher than Mayweather.
I can't sit right here and knock Conor McGregor. I'm not here to knock a guy. Conor McGregor is the second biggest name in MMA. So I'm not going to sit right here and knock Conor McGregor.
And Conor's so much bigger. It's I swear to God, and I will show the ticket when I do it. I will put money on Conor during this fight.
Meanwhile, Hernandez is just digging away, trying to stay chest to chest with Mayweather. Gets a chance to hit Floyd after the referee said stop. And this is going to be called a knockdown against Floyd Mayweather.
7. And he motioned Jim about.
Conor has extraordinary power. He's got extraordinary movement, and he's bigger. He's a far bigger guy. I mean, he's a big-framed guy, and he's strong and young.
Is obviously holding back. He hasn't thrown any combinations. He hasn't thrown any real hard punches.
Richard Steele watched closely and carefully and decided nothing happened.
Do you think he's got the heart to really stand through a full fight with Mayweather?
Well, he certainly does, because he went through a full fight with Nate Diaz. He won the rematch in a 5-round war.
Yeah, which was good.
It's you can never guess. Like, anybody who guesses what a guy has, like, as far as heart and determination, it's foolish. He'll show you with his actions, or she'll show you with her actions.
He went out there and done what he had to do. It's obvious he's done something right thus far to get to the point where he's at. So I'm not here to badmouth him.
And it's crazy. I know people are like, God, you're such a Conor credit. I get it. However, Conor's weight is so big, and he is exceptionally fast for how big he is.
8 ounces.
Big left hand over the top by Judah. He believes he's got Mayweather hurt. Crowd is going wild for Judah. He landed a straight left cross flush. That's the punch that got the crowd.
And I've been off a couple years, and I'm 40 years old now. So I'm a lot older, and he's still in his 20s.
You can't guess. So whenever people guess, they start saying, like, oh, he'll never be able to survive a tough fight, or oh, he doesn't have the guts. Then you mistake, like, your understanding of what you see in front of you for what's going to happen. One of the things that makes this fight intriguing is we've never seen Floyd box a guy like Conor McGregor, and we've definitely never seen Conor McGregor box, especially at a level that the UFC, or excuse me, that Floyd Mayweather is at.
With 20 seconds to go.
Big, deep breath by Chad Mendes.
Listen to this place.
Oh, big shot by McGregor.
Look at the clock closely. 10 seconds.
Oh, he's hurt.
Could he finish him here? It's all over.
I'm in my 40s now. I mean, that could play a major key. We don't know, and he's a heavy hitter, so we'll just see. We don't know if has he signed the contract yet? Absolutely not. In due time, we'll just see.
Remember, Floyd is a lot older. Conor's in his prime, and he moves in a very particular way, MMA way. Conor does not move like a boxer. He switches stances. I think he's going to come from angles that Floyd's not familiar with, and by the time he figures it out, it will cost him a lot. Meaning he will get punched in the face, and Conor hits very, very hard.
He looks wound up and tight. There's a hard right hand. And that may be the hardest punch that Floyd Mayweather has taken in recent years. He's smiling about it, but Shane Mosley landed a right cross, and crunchingly so. Mosley's loosening up. The crowd is coming alive, and we've got to fight for a moment here. Mosley, another big right hand. Mayweather's knees buckled on the second right hand. Mosley drives him into the ropes, tries to go to the body. Mayweather defending well as
So him coming from being a 2-division UFC champion will help his confidence. He'll be scary. And one of the things that he said that's a psychological thing that no one could ever say to Floyd before. He said, listen, the way he goes, the only reason why this thing is fair is because we're playing by boxing rules. If it was a fight, I would fucking kill him. And the way he said it was like
100% accurate.
100% accurate.
He's not a boxer, though.
Mr. Mayweather. He's a fighter. At the end of the day, I'm a fighter.
I mean,
A fighter is a fighter.
And he's going to be a huge underdog, so I would put money on the dog. I'm not saying Conor destroys Floyd Mayweather. It's crazy. I'm saying he has a huge puncher's chance, and his skill set, his footwork, his angles, his unorthodox style would create some sort of problems for Floyd Mayweather early in the rounds, which is worth betting on.
This was a really hard punch with the left hand. Mayweather took the punch, but it gave him some notice that he can't be completely reckless in his aggressiveness.
CompuBox numbers through the third round. Mayweather 55 out of 152. Corley 31 out of 160. Harold Letterman, how do you have it through?
Okay, Jim. 3-0, 30-27. Floyd Mayweather.
Well, he's in trouble now as DeMarcus Corley once again catches him and now tries to go to work.
Avoid that left hand.
First time at 155 since 2012.
He got tagged.
He's home. Can he finish it right here?
Tonight, but after what I witnessed, I think Conor McGregor could beat Floyd Mayweather Jr., especially as he nears 40 years of age and has pillow fight punching power left in him, if that.
And he said in saying that something no one's ever been able to say to Floyd.
Yeah.
I will f you up. And Floyd's going to know that at any moment. If Conor wanted to slide a little back and start kicking his face or kicking his legs out from under him, he wouldn't know what to do. Do you think he knows how to block a wheel kick? He's going to get kicked in the back of the head.
Say Conor popped the referee and then just wheel kicked Mayweather.
Every time he goes out there and defeat fighters, he's standing up. He's in a boxing position, and he's beating fighters. When he did get defeated, he was on the ground.
Floyd's not knocking Conor out.
Yeah,
It either goes to a decision or I'm telling you, it's a win-win for Conor. If it goes to decision, it's like, okay, Conor's went in 12 rounds with supposedly the pound-for-pound best of all time.
I just don't think it would happen because Conor McGregor is the baddest man on the planet. And his boxing skills, I think, are being underrated and underestimated.
And Mayweather grinned over at us as if to say, what a fight. And now Corley's back on him and landing big shots.
I never expected this. But, the way it's going, I don't think it's going to go to 12 rounds.
Hard right hands by Corley. 2 in a row.
No one has ever held 2 belts in the UFC simultaneously.
And Conor goes high with the kick.
Conor did it back at home in Ireland. And he delivers it.
Because he's got lightning hands and extreme punching power, especially with his left. It was just pathetic what he did to the lightweight champion, Eddie Alvarez.
If it was a fight, it would be 100 million to 1 that Conor McGregor would fuck him up. I mean, I'm not exaggerating.
I'm putting my 100
Of course
on
I'm exaggerating.
Conor.
No one would give you those kind of odds.
I'm
But it would
putting
definitely
100
be
on Conor.
something ridiculous if it was a fight.
Does he have a good chance of upsetting Floyd Mayweather? I can't say, but anything can happen in the sport of boxing. In contact sports, period.
Superior defense and offense. And to me, he would hit Floyd and he would hurt Floyd when he hit him because he can strike, as they say in UFC. And to me, after what I witnessed, the attitude, the swagger, and the extreme talent that this young man has, it would be a handful for Floyd, especially as he nears 40.
I think McGregor, I think he's good and he's got a good chance to make something happen in 2 or 3 rounds.
In some weird world, the fighting gods let Conor McGregor land that left hand from the outer space, and it lands on Floyd Mayweather's chin, knocks him out. Then you happen to have the biggest combat sports star of all time.
And after what I witnessed, I sat back and thought, I've been making a case he could just last 12 rounds with Floyd. I think he could beat Floyd.
This is a fierce round. Give Crawley credit. That right hand stunned Mayweather. And now give Mayweather credit for pulling himself together to take control later. And there was a left hand shot.